Louie Attebery was what they called in those days a BMOC, a big man on campus. We met when I came to teach at the college in 1948 as chairman of the art department, which they had not had up until that time. Louie's service in the Navy gave him the privilege of coming to college on the GI Bill. We've discussed it together and both realized that we both had the GI Bill, or as a matter of fact, we would have had a much more difficult time getting a college education. Louie was president of his fraternity. He graduated cum laude in 1950. Barbara and Louie were starting their young family just as Novella Dee and I were starting ours. Louie was a born scholar and teacher. We exchanged visits with the Atteberys as he taught in area high schools. First in Middleton, and I still remember a school play that they put on in Middleton. I laughed just remembering some of the lines. So one of the many things Louie and I can chuckle over together. After Middleton, Louie taught at Payette and Nissa, and we visited them and they visited us during that time as our little kids were just getting started growing. As he pursued a master's degree at the University of Montana and a PhD at the University of Denver, Louie continued to teach to support his family. In 1961, the College of Idaho had the good sense to bring young Dr. Attebery back to the campus as an assistant professor of English. He would go on to chair the department for many years, and his scholarly achievements from that time on were to reflect great credit on his alma mater. And his reputation as a folklorist grew year by year. He was editor of Northwest Folklore from 1985 until 1991 and founded the Summer Folklore Conference that brought outstanding scholars in the field to this campus. I recall vividly some of the great opportunities I had to come over and listen to some of those great folklorists. Louie's experiences abroad include time at the University of Sterling and a year at the University of Leeds, where he was Brewerian Fellow in American Literature. Contacts made there brought such distinguished figures as author and editor John Morpurgo to Idaho for 3 memorable visits, including his delivery of the commencement address in 1984. If we had not met Jack Morpurgo on that occasion, we would not have had the pleasure of having dinner at the Army-Navy Club in London because the Morpurgos were returning some of our hospitality out here. A complete list of Louie's honors would keep us here all evening, but I shall mention just a few. An outstanding achievement in the humanities in 1989 from the Idaho Humanities Council, the College of Idaho's President's Medallion in 2010, and induction into the Idaho Hall of Fame later that year. Louie is the author of 6 books, including a history of this college and a superb biography of J.R. Simplot entitled A Billion the Hard Way. The Atteberys visited us in Massachusetts one memorable summer, and it was our pleasure to show them our favorite historic sites and literary landmarks in New England. Louie and Barbara, your friendship of more than 60 years means much to us. We congratulate you both on this recognition of Louie's outstanding contributions to his profession, his colleague, and his community.